everyone, this is Betty with Betty's Stamping Crazy, and I'm back again to show you the paper pumpkin that I got yesterday. This is the October paper pumpkin, and it's fall theme, sorry. So I made one or two of them, and then I kind of started changing them up a little bit, so I wanted to show you that. This is a monthly subscription, and for those of you that don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do. And this month comes with cards, but there's, let's see, I think they said 8 cards. Yeah, contains supplies for 8 shaker cards, and the envelopes come with it too this time. Well, I think the envelopes come with most of them anyway. But, yeah, these are shaker cards. And of course you get all the instructions on the inside, step-by-step instructions. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start by telling you everything that comes in it. These, I've already punched all of them out and stamped them. You get the pumpkin pie. What was that other? Let me look and see. It says it on here. Okay, it says Cajun Craze, Delightful Dijon, Pumpkin Pie, which is this one, Delightfully Dijon, and Cajun Craze. And then you're going to get the chocolate chip Stampin' Spot, and then it also comes with this green baker's twine right here. And I used that on one, and then I started using my some other twine. Anyway, it also comes with all of your little glue dots. So you'll be using those, believe me. And it also comes with these strips, these foam strips, because like I said, it is a shaker card. So you're going to get a full row of these, or full deal of these, and then the smaller ones. And you'll see how this fits on there in a minute. You're also going to get the little plastic sheets. I don't know if you can see this or not. Yeah, there it is. The little plastic sheets, and you're going to get, of course, 8 of these. And then these come, and they have these in them, and all you do is just punch them out. Okay, also you get, let me get all these out of the way. Of course, here's your card bases, and these are actually crumb cake, but on the other side it's white, so you don't even have to add on anything on the inside. You can just stamp on the inside. It also comes with, let me get those out of the way. These are little flags, and you're just going to punch them out. And then you have these. These are in the shape of the lots of labels framelit dies that we have, and I fixed something up for this one, and I'll show you that later. You're also going to get your stamp set, which it says thanks to you, with gratitude, best wishes, thank you, and you have a little not pine cone, nut. Can't even think of it today. And then you have hello, and then you have this little, if you can see it, yeah, there you go. It's a lot of, kind of like a little crinkly, and that's what you stamp on these with. And I've already stamped all of these, because this is not like our regular cardstock. It's got a kind of a smoother surface, so it takes a little bit longer to dry. So I went ahead and stamped all of these to get it so it would be dry when I went to do this video. And the same thing with these. I'm going to go ahead and stamp what I want on this one so that I can already have it. And I did that, like I said, in the chocolate chip. And actually, I went to Early Espresso on mine. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. And hopefully I got it straight enough. They don't have to be perfect, you know how that is. Okay, I'm going to throw this over here, and these you just put on top of these just like that, but I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes. Let's get to the card. And the way I did it, let me get one that's already got the plastic on it. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and use my embossing buddy. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you what else you get. There's 3 bags here. 3 little bags. And they come with 3 different size sequins in different colors. And I kind of, so I'd have, make sure I got the right amount for each one. I just kind of put a little bit in here, a little bit in here. I got all these little containers. That way I can kind of spread them out. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. Get some of the static off of it. It doesn't get all of it, but it did help. The first one I made, I forgot to do that, and I'm like, uh-oh. So this first one I'm going to put down, I'm going to go ahead and let me get my, you can use the glue dots that come with it. I'm just going to go ahead and use my snail here. And what I did was I kind of figured out where I was going to put this. And let me pull it up here where you can see it better. I kind of got it right about there. And then I just kind of threw this under there. And it doesn't matter whether it's straight or not. And then I just put it down. Once you get that first one down, it's pretty easy. See, I'm not even straight, but it's not going to show. And the yellow one goes over here, but I'm going to kind of put it, yeah. Where's my snail? Oh. Kind of like this. And like I said, it doesn't have to be straight. It's not going to show. And my orange one on the other side. And you don't want to put it too far over. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Throw that over there so I don't get it again. I don't want another red Cajun Craze. I want the orange one. Okay. Just put this down here like this. Okay, then we're going to take this, and we're going to turn it over. Here's where we're going to start using our strips. And I did just a little bit different. It shows that you put one of these on each side, just like this. And just put it down. And go ahead and do the other side. Oops, that's got that down just a little bit too far. Just like that. And then you're going to come in with your long ones. And you may have to cut a little bit, whatever, it doesn't matter. This one up here, it doesn't need to be touching, because there's not going to be any sequins at the top. So I just usually just put it down and then cut it off. Oops, where's my scissors? And it doesn't matter whether it's touching. Let me throw this away, I don't want it sticking to anything. And now at the bottom, it does need to be touching, because your sequins are going to go in there. But get them just as far, close to the tips of those flowers as you can. That way you've got it right there. The sequins won't go down any further. But don't get it on. I did that a while ago and I had to pull it up. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit, well, I can put it right down at the bottom. That's fine. And sometimes it does pull. Okay, you're going to need one more right in here. So I start here. Come across, make sure I'm not getting over my flowers. Not flowers, they're leaves. And then I cut the end off. But like I said, just tuck it in there. Okay, now what I did, they left it like this, so that when your sequins are on, it's on there, your sequins are going all over the place. I wanted to separate them. So what I did was I took the edge and I just measured it, like from here to here. And of course, you know, if there's not enough here, I pulled out my strips that I had bought from Stampin' Up. We do have the longer strips, so you can just use those if you want. You don't even have to do this part of it. And it don't have to be straight. Let's use the end of this one. And I want to measure that up. And I get it from where I cut it. And just kind of come in and do this. And then put that in the middle. I think I got it a little long. So I'm going to cut just a tad off. There we go, tuck that down. Okay, now I'm going to do my sequins. I keep opening my drawer and throwing things away because I don't want to mess up. Okay, so I've got another one here. And what I did was I put a bunch of them in the middle. Came down, put a bunch more, and then just kind of went back and kind of filled it in where I thought it needed some more. And you get quite a few of these, so you're going to have quite a few sequins. But try to keep them in the middle. Don't do like I just did. Sorry about that. That's my home phone, and I can't just shut it off. There's all over the house. Anyway, got those sequins in there. Now I'm going to pull the backs off of these. Come on. A lot of backing, but I thought it was worth it. Okay. And then carefully go in and see where you want to put it. Make sure you're even on the sides and down here and right where you want it down here. And like I said, it doesn't get rid of all of the static because you'll hear them popping up to it, but it gets rid of most of it. See? There's that part of it. Now, for this part, let me get it. Oh, I can't pick it up. Here we go. Let me move these back out of the way. Okay, for this part, I just took, and you can use your glue dots, but I'm using my snail. And just put it on here. Hope you can see this. I'm trying to stay in the camera. Sometimes I'm bad about getting off. Good enough. And then I put glue dots on here because this is a rippled surface. I don't know if you can see it or not. There it is. It's a rippled surface. So I used the glue dots on this. And where's my pick? Go ahead and put maybe one here, one here, and you got plenty of these. And pull this off, pull one side off. Let me make sure I got the right side, this side. Go ahead and pull that off. And your green thread, what I did with it was I pulled it across like this so I'd have plenty. And I came around, hit that glue dot, came around again, hit that glue dot again, and then I cut some off. And you could either tie this in a knot or tie it in a bow. Oops, I just hit my camera tripod, or camera. It's not a tripod, it's a piece of wood that my son fixed up for me. That one of these days I'll show you a picture of it. It's really nice. I showed him a video. I said, this is what I want. Showed him pictures. Oops, that didn't come out right. I said, can you fix that? He said, yep. So he did. I think I got it a little too short. Oops. Here I go with bows again. You know, you can move this all the way up to the top instead of having it right there. But since I've already got it here, it's going there. I'm not moving it. Okay. And then this just goes up here just like this. Okay, there's only one thing that I actually changed about this as far as the way they did it, and that's because I put these in here. Now let me show you some that I did. Like I said, this is what it looked like, and I didn't get enough sequins in this one. So let's put that to the side. I came back with these little cutouts, and I put colors on them. Let me show you what those look like. Where's my yellow one? There it is. See, I put the yellow on this one, orange on that one. I think I actually got these backwards. I did have the Cajun Craze on this one, but I got the inside on this one backwards. But that's okay. It looks alright. And I went ahead and used my baker's twine instead of the green baker's twine. I used the, what do they call this? Let me get it. The linen thread. I'm sorry. I used the linen thread on this one. And I think it gave it a little bit more color here, and then I kind of turned this one to this side. Okay, that's the second one I made. Here's the third one I made, and I turned it up this way, and it says with gratitude here. I made it the same way, I just turned it this way. This one, I went a little overboard on, but I really like it. I made this the same way down here, but when I came up here, I used, let me get them over here. I used the leaflet framelits that's in the annual catalog, and I used this one right here, the smaller one. And I cut out this flower right here in the, or this leaf in the pumpkin pie glimmer paper. And then I came back and I cut out this pine cone from the Pretty Pines Thinlits and laid that on top in the copper foil. Then I came back, and this right here fits this size right here on our lots of, let me get this way, lots of labels framelits. So I took the bigger one, the one just bigger than it, and you can see it's bigger. So what I did was when I went ahead and cut it out, and I got this tip, I believe it was from, what is her name? I can't believe I can't remember her name. I brought it back down, and I set this on it so I'd know how far I wanted to bring it down. And I just brought it down and cut off that much. And then I came back in and cut off some on the edges so it would fit just perfect. And I took the acorn, that's what it is, it's the acorn stamp that's in that same stamp set. And I just kind of stamped around, but I put something on this to keep it from getting on the back. I didn't want it on the back. But I really like that. Oh yeah, and I sponged this right here with the crushed curry. That is what it is, isn't it? No, Delightful Dijon. I don't know why I keep changing the name of it. And then I just kind of stacked these in behind it. So you can do so many things with the paper pumpkin. You don't have to just make it just plain. You can do anything you want with it. But I really like this one. So anyway, subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, and I think you'll really like them. And once you subscribe to them and you get the stamp set in with it, and a lot of times you can go on Stampin' Up! Later, and they have the refill kits that you can buy. You can't get the stamp set, but you can get refill kits for a lot of these. So you might want to think about that too. And of course, anytime you have any questions, just let me know, and leave a comment down at the bottom, and I'll try to answer it just as soon as I can. But this is Betty with Betty Stamping Crazy. Thank you.